Let me just get the game window where I want it. And let's do a reset. And I think we're gonna jump in. Let's blaze some lasers. Go out in a blaze of glory. Ha ha ha, I'm so funny. No, I'm not. That's not Giller worthy. Okay, we're in. This is moving very fast. Forgot. I, again, did not... Okay, I guess these are the upgrades, right? Thank you for that reminder, deck. I guess... Ooh, okay, I guess upgrades are a common thing in shmup games. I wouldn't know. Yeah, just like Salamander, I did not get very much time to practice this, so it's gonna be interesting. I can say that so far I think this is better than any practice I've done. Like, this is a good start, actually. There's one part that comes up, I think right after this, that confused me at first, because I was like, okay, it looks like an enemy. Like yeah, this thing. But then you can fly through it too, and I guess because I sped through the first part... Time for Zelda. Thank you for the good luck, Uber. Yeah, Zelda's coming back very soon. I was gonna do it again next week, but I did not on stream-wise. Like, off-stream I had some really good Mega Man 4 practice runs, and actually got a couple BBs, but I did not really have the week I wanted to on stream for Mega Man 4, so I'm gonna push the return to TP forward one more week to get extra Mega Man 4 in. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that as well. And thanks for the GG and yo invert. Thanks so much for the good luck. Have fun. Morning. I appreciate you. Good EU morning. Well, it's technically morning for me too. It's 6 a.m. Just after 6. I think like 6. What time is it even? I don't even know. Wait, am I at the end of the stage? Oh my gosh. No, I'm not. This can't be the end of the stage. Like, I did not... I only really practiced this first level, so I don't know. But I can say with complete confidence, this is the best I've... I guess this is the end? Or no, it's just checkpoint. Well, I haven't died yet, so this is better than any practice I did, I can say. Oh wait, that's... Oh my gosh, there's so much to avoid. Okay, grab the upgrades, and avoid the bullets. Okay. My ship has blue balls, oh no. That ain't no good. I passed the blue balls on to the enemies though, so I guess it can't be that bad. Okay, so far so good. I'm happy. This is good. Oh my gosh. Sometimes it's hard to keep track of the ship on here though. I guess I got a buddy though. That's what the red line is. Oh my gosh. Ay 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 ay. Okay, there's so much going on. Okay. Also, I like I should mention, the scores are being counted towards, like the high score is being counted towards our progress this week. So, I feel like this is a good starting score already. Okay, that's my first death. That's pretty good. Is it gonna... Did it start me over? No, it didn't. No, this is a checkpoint. Just shmup pro. Maybe one day. But I'm happy with this. This is, I would say, already has gone better than all of Salamander did. Even though I made it to level 2 on Salamander. Also, Jimmy, thank you so much for the watch streak. I appreciate you, nerd. Okay. Yeah, I think it's very... I mean, even though I'm not doing terribly on here right now, I think it's very obvious to see I do not play shmups. Yo, Flecky, thank you so much for the good luck. I appreciate you, Fall Guys legend. Oh my gosh. Ah, there's so much going on. Aye. So the one thing I don't know, I mean, I'm pretty sure all the scoring this week is based on high score, actually. I could be wrong. The one thing I do not know is if, well, firstly, if that's 100% true. I know the high score is involved. What I don't know is the league average that I have to beat, if that's based off of the league average high score, or if that's based off of the league average progress. Yeah, playing against league average on a game I did not get to put much practice into. You're so hungover. Oh no. I'm not surprised. Seems like you had quite the ball last night. Aye. Okay. You know what, Uber? I gotta say, I'm already seeing why you like this, why you picked this. I'd say already this blows Salamander out of the water. Could also be speaking from a place of I actually have not been doing terribly at this one, and I seem to prefer games I am not bad at. Well, I'm bad at it, but for me, I'm doing pretty good, I thought. Fell asleep during the PB watch. Oh no, you missed Fishman's spike zip. Also, I believe we're in level 2. I'm doing... See, now progress-wise, I've already done better than Salamander. Okay. Aye. Okay. The big pink things that are the same color as the enemy bullets always confuse me. I don't know if I'm supposed to pick them up or... Okay, there's death number 2. No, it said the game has 4 continues, and I'm wondering if that means 4 lives, or if that means, like, you run out of lives 4 times and can continue. Like, well, there's another game we did that was like that recently. Where, like, it didn't have unlimited continues, but it had more than the usual amount of continues. Ah, damn it, I'm dead again. No, you go for it, Flecke. You're fine. You're out 70 already? Yeah, you know, it was unfortunate timing for me because I mean, again, I only recently finally was like, okay, you know what, I'll do Mega Man 1 zips soon. Like, I've always been intimidated by zips, but now I know I'm gonna check out the zips probably this year. Probably after I get where I want to be in 4. Sucks I couldn't have been able to participate, but I really wanted to give my all after the 4 after I'd been A, practicing it for so long, and B, the amount of time I've been waiting to play Mega Man 4, like speedrun Mega Man 4, is like crazy. Yeah, I mean, I feel like 2148 and zipless has kind of got to imply that maybe I could handle myself with zips. So that's sort of part of what finally pushed me. Also, like, the amount of people that have been like, you need to do zips, what are you waiting for? It's like, fine, I'll do zips. I've pulled off one of the Wily 4 zips before, so I can say I have done a zip. So I'm like, okay, if I could do that one, then I can learn some others. I gotta say though, magnet grab from any of the any percent stuff I've ever like memed around with, I thought the magnet grab was the most difficult. Like, not the positioning of it, that part I get, like with the ladder, and then the jump to get there, but for me, the tiptoeing to get to the magnet is something that I find really difficult. And on the subject of zipless, it's funny. Like, I said when I got the 2148 that it was inevitable I eventually returned to zipless. Because, I mean, I was with that category for so long. It's like, of course I'll return to zipless. But now, honestly, I don't even know. Like, I feel like if I do, it's gonna be a longer way off than I thought. Like, quite a ways away. Firstly, because, I mean, 2148's immensely satisfying. And no one plays Mega Man 1 zipless because no one likes Mega Man zipless. I can't see it being bopped down for some time. That, I mean, I don't know, I'm just satisfied. It was such a satisfying run, and such, like, it was a long culmination to get there, too. I'm more likely to return to glitchless than I am zipless at some point, just because I would like to get 22 in glitchless. I mean, I only really scratched the surface of glitchless because I knew it was just going to be a small grind. And in that small grind, I still managed to attain number 5, so that's pretty cool. But I also had a legacy time that was terrible that I'm definitely going to have to try and contest at some point for glitchless. Good morning, Madman. How are you, friend? Pleasure to see you as always. But yeah, I mean, I've got so many Mega Man and other related speed projects I still want to start doing. Zelda 2's really, really high up on the priority list. Like, that and 4 have been the two things that I've really been wanting to learn the run for ages. I am going to be pushing, like, originally I was like, okay, well, I'm doubling down on both. As soon as I do Mega Man 4, naturally I'm going to follow it up with Zelda 2. And that is very much the case. We're doing Zelda 2 for, without a doubt, within the next couple of years. But I am definitely going to push Mega Man 1 zips ahead of it. Because, I mean, you gotta join in, right? You gotta give into the peer pressure. And it'd be cool to actually be getting some prolific points for Mega Man 1. Like, if I wanted to, technically there's nothing stopping me from just submitting my zipless in any percent, but I don't like to. Like, some people like to submit to multiple categories that it falls under. For me personally, I feel like that's cheating if I don't submit a run with zips in it. And I mean, then I'd feel like, okay, well, I have a run on any percent, technically, so I never have to do zips. Never have to challenge myself. Dude, Flecky, thank you so much for the kind words and the verification. You've been just awesome. Absolute legend. As always. I mean, you're a Swede, of course. You're a legend, but... Oh, damn it! Game over. Okay, they noted you have to press select and not start to continue, or it starts you over. No. Continue. 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 Hello? Hello? Continue. Yeah? No? Did I do it wrong? Okay, yeah, it worked. Well, yeah, we got lots of continues, so I'm feeling good about that. I guess we had a checkpoint, too. I didn't even realize, because I forgot this one started all speedy, too. So we had a checkpoint we were starting at, I just wasn't making it past. That was a good score, I gotta say. I'm happy with that. Try again 4 times with a lot. Exactly. And I may... Okay, yeah, I don't know if I was picking up lives. Like, because that felt like a lot of lives for one continue. That's very generous. And, I mean, I felt a lot better about this game than Salamander, because Uber was saying he doesn't really play shmups either, and this was his pick. This is fun. I'm really enjoying this. Like, I can see that for sure. Uber's got taste. Uber's picked a lot of the really good games in this roster. Excuse me. By the way, I hope I haven't missed too much chat. I've tried my best not to. All about the hidden gems, and that's just one of the many things I love about you, Uber. I mean, hey, you reciprocated me when I was talking about trying. That was awesome. Really, really want to play those on stream. Probably after the X-Blind playthroughs, which are coming very soon. We've talked about it a couple times, but for those who do not know, TP, we're resuming week after next. We were at Palace of Twilight, so we're pretty close to the end of our first of the 2 playthroughs. And I finally caved. I was like, you know what? I've not been having fun with the TP achievement set at all. And I kind of realized the reason was because I was forcing myself to do hardcore. And I was having to backtrack for stupid things and redo stupid things. And no one was really having fun. And I did that survey, that like stream survey, and the second most popular opinion amongst poll takers on the survey was do less retro achievements. And I have a sneaking suspicions because I've been in a bad mood pretty much every time we played TP because the achievements have pissed me off. So we're switching to softcore now, so things are going to be more fun, less ragey, and probably more enjoyable to watch going forward for the rest of that playthrough and for any other retro achievement stuff we do afterwards. So yeah, because it's going to be on softcore now, we're not going to have like 3 hours of having to backtrack because Zant hits me back because of bad RNG on the 6th phase. So yeah, and like I said, like we only have 1 dungeon after that, so we're pretty much done the first playthrough, and then the second one's just 3 hearts through the rest of the game, so we're going to be doing like glitches and speed strats that I know of. We're going to do cool stuff. I'm going to get the early Master Sword. We're going to have fun with that. Be Human Link in Twilight. And use Wolf Link in parts who shouldn't have them, etc. That's going to be fun. Go through that. 3 hearts. Take our time, have fun. But it should only be a couple more streams, I think. Like, overall, probably 4 or 5 at the most. After that, after we're done our TP Retro Achievements, I am doing my very first full series playthrough of the Mega Man X games. You may know me as Mega Man Nerd, but I have never played anything outside of the classic series before, not even the Game Boy games. I've played Wily Wars and the classic games, and that's it. And I've like dabbled a little bit into the Mega Man Soccer ROM, but I didn't get far. So yeah, I'm playing through all the X games for the very first time, very soon. And that's going to be a lot of fun.
Hello.
And I also have I also have the Zero and Battle Network Legacy collections on Steam as well. So if there's enough interest, we might delve into some more Mega Man series. I think that's another thing I put in the polls. Like, would you like to see casual playthroughs of other Mega Man series? And that got a few votes as well. Yeah, and I'm so looking forward to the X games. Like, again, I played Mega Man 7 1 time. Like, no, I've played it more than that since, but like, what I'm basically saying is I had to play Mega Man 7 1 time, and I was like, okay, this is without a doubt one of the strongest and best Mega Man games so far. And like, to this day, it's not one I've played very often, but it remains like really close to the top of my list just because of how just insane that first playthrough was. And I'm willing to bet that the X games blow it out of the water. Just because, I mean, X is first the. I'd say there's just as many people that say Mega Man X is their favorite Mega Man series as there is Classic. I mean, I know those games, like especially the first few, are very highly praised. I'm so excited about it. Also, hello! Thank you so much for the good luck, comrade. Welcome in. But yeah, so I'm pretty stoked about that, and I'm thinking after those. The reason I brought up this whole conversation is because I think after the X games, I'm gonna do the Trine games, of which I have played the first two. There's 5 of them. The 5th one came out recently, so I'm looking forward to that because the first 2 Trines were fantastic. And I've heard mixed things about the 3rd one because it went in a 3D direction, which was different because Trine is like a 2D platform, not 2D necessarily, like 2.5D, I guess you could say, platformer series. Yeah, I'm looking forward to those too, because those first 2 were fantastic. And first Trine is actually something I'd consider speedrunning, because it's a fairly short game, and I remember being pretty decent at it. Yeah, as the survey suggested, and as I've suggested, I'm going to try and find as perfect a balance as I can this year for streams, for casual stuff and speedrun stuff. And by far, other than, like I said, the second most popular opinion on the survey was less retro achievements. The most popular opinion that almost everybody voted for, actually, was more casual playthroughs, more first-time casual playthroughs. And I mean, I was already going to try and do that anyway, but you guys have spoken. You want to see me do more casual stuff, so more casual stuff is coming this year. Believe you me. Voted against it. I mean, I feel like most, like, I definitely know which people voted against Retro Achievements. Although I do think Retro Achievements is going to be overall more enjoyable for everyone now that I'm not going to be using hardcore anymore. I mean, ultimately, again, it just depends on the set, too. Yes, I may have played Earthbound on softcore and been able to save state how I wanted and have fun with it and not take it too seriously, but the achievement set on Earthbound was also fantastic. TP, honestly, like, the game just deserved a better achievement set. Like, there were some cool ones. I'm not gonna say they're all crap, but man, some of those achievements are just the most garbage things I've ever seen. And believe me, I used to be really, like, hardcore, and before speedrunning, I was really hardcore into Steam achievement hunting. And I had some BS achievements, and even some of those do not compare to some of the crap in the TP set. It's just wild. Pretty much not every, but pretty much every Zelda that I've looked into achievement sets for, they look better. Wind Waker being like Wind Waker would be probably the second one, the next one I would do after TP. And that set looks fantastic. Yeah. I mean, Wind Waker's got so much cool, like, extra content, too. Like, I personally really enjoy the... To be fair, I did it on HD, and I know that the pictograph box on Wind Waker has way less slots on SD. So maybe it won't be as enjoyable, but I personally enjoyed, like, the taking photos of every enemy and person you meet on your journey to complete the library, the figurines. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, I still wish the TP achievement set would have been better because I envisioned myself to be having a lot more fun playing my literal #1 favorite game of all time on stream, but those achievements, man, just, ugh. And that's why though, again, I was kind of like, alright, you know what, you guys were right, you guys that told me to switch to softcore so that I could actually enjoy myself. Better late than never, I guess, so that's what we're doing. Complete the rest of the playthrough having some fun. Yeah, okay, that's good to know. And then, naturally, after Wind Waker, you gotta do Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks because they both follow up from one another. So that's like sort of what I would see for the first 4. There's other ones that I'm not sure if I'll do, like Link to the Past, because it has like swordless playthrough achievements. I don't think I'm that confident. Zelda 1 also has swordless stuff, but I'd be more confident in Zelda 1 than I would in A Link to the Past. And there's other stuff, like a Minish Cap set looks pretty cool. That one's probably very likely. The Oracles and Link's Awakening, those are all very likely. I mean, that's the ultimate thing. Retro Achievements isn't going to go anywhere, but there is going to be less of it, just because A, the people have spoken, and B, I mean, the TP one's taken a lot out of me, too. I mean, the way I do Retro Achievements is sort of different, because most people tend to just sort of enable Retro Achievements for any game they play, and just, they're like, cool, I got an achievement. But for me, I want to make a full playthrough out of it, and I only add games that I'm 100% confident I could get all the achievements on. So that's why my page is super bare bones. Yo, RX, thank you so much for the best luck. I appreciate you. I hope you're doing well, sir. Hey, I just realized we're at the boss. But yeah, there will be more casual first-time playthroughs and less experienced retro gaming, or retro achievements playthroughs this year, that's for sure. But of course, as always, as things will always be, speedruns will remain #1 priority. Probably about, again, because I said I really want to find like a perfect percentage mixture. So for me, that'll probably be about 70% speedrun stuff, 30% casual stuff. But I mean, I think that's pretty good. That's a good balance. That'll be the biggest, oh, I guess that wasn't the end of the level yet, but I mean, it was a boss. We killed a boss, that's what's important. Hey, thanks for the GG, comrade. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, but I mean, that will be like the biggest abundance of casual stuff I've had in years on the channel. Because back in the day, I used to be a variety streamer who did speedrun stuff occasionally on the side. Now it's complete opposite. Now we're full speedruns, full retro focus. We're gonna aim to do more casual stuff, but right now it's still kinda, we don't do much of it as I would like to. Oh, okay, I thought that killed me. I was like, what? Those things have been power-ups until this point, but thankfully they're still power-ups. Also, for the record, I'm gonna say again, considering I barely got to practice this, I think I'm doing really well if I do say so myself. I mean, again, I don't know anything about the games, I could be totally sucking. But I'm very happy with my progress, I'm having a good time. Friday streamer doing song and dance and all that. Great gig in the sky. Man, so I've been going through so many old clips the last few months, doing clip compilations, trying to get caught up on those since I was so far behind. It really is funny, like, to see the difference in just not energy necessarily. I mean, I stream now like in early morning, so there's kind of a reason I'm more quiet now than I was back in the day when I was really like loud and energetic. Aw, damn. Just when we made it to the boss. That's gotta be the actual boss of the stage. But yeah, like, it is funny to see the difference. Like, it used to be so much louder and... sounded like I had more energy. Sounded like I enjoyed myself more, but truthfully, I'm enjoying myself more now, if anything, because I'm in my element doing retro stuff. I mean, I was still doing mostly retro stuff back then, but... I don't know, man. This is different. Like, doing mostly Mega Man stuff now, that's the dream. Actually getting somewhere speedrun-wise. It's all about the PP jokes. Right on. How's the casual playthrough game list going? It's growing. It's getting bigger and bigger. But like, I'm trying to think stuff that's like really high priority for this year. Firstly, I still owe Deca an FTL playthrough. May also do the first Rosencrantz Stiletto. I don't know. I don't know how high priority that is. Number one priority, obviously, is Mega Man X and the Trine games after that as well. We got Zero and Battle Network series, possibly, and like the Game Boy stuff. Whole bunch of casual Mega Man stuff, hopefully. High on the list. FTL is faster than light. It's that, like, was it like Space Survival, I guess you could describe it as, game that Deck was playing a while back. With the, what was the... Oh yeah, Chrono Trigger, thank you. Chrono Trigger probably would be after Trine, because I mean, that game I've been wanting to play for so long, and I always hear pretty much everyone that's ever played Chrono Trigger describe it as one of the best RPGs ever. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's considered like the top SNES RPG ever. And I mean, you guys know me, I'm a big Earthbound guy. To me, Earthbound is like the pinnacle of RPGs alongside Zelda. So I mean, that's a bold statement. So if like the common opinion is that Chrono Trigger wastes Earthbound, then damn dude, that's gotta be a good game. And I want to do Mickey Mouse, was it like a Mickey Mouse Magical Quest or whatever? The SNES game that Deck's been hinting that he really wants to see me do. And I mean, that's a platformer, so that's likely to be more of like a, I play it and then maybe try and learn the run if I enjoy it. That'll also force me to do more non-NES speedruns, if I do end up running that as well. Those are both on the list, comrade. Yeah, FTL will be cool to try out for sure. I'm trying to think, what other games are high? I really want to do Conker's Bad Fur Day. I've never played that, and I always wanted to play it, but I only recently found out it is packed to the brim with dirty humor. Like, us, the PP joke stream, that's like the perfect game for us to play. So that's really, really high up on priority list as well. Also got the Kingdom Hearts games last year. I really want to play those. I've never played any of those, but I have seen a lot of people play them, and I think they look really fun. As far as retro achievement stuff goes, I mean, like I said, it'll be less of a focus going forward, at least for a bit. But I do want to play most of the pre-Skyward Sword Zeldas for retro achievements eventually. I also want to do Classic Mega 1 through 7. Unfortunately, 9 and 10 do not have retro achievements yet, but Wii stuff is getting retro achievements very soon. Like, they're being worked on. But yeah, Mega Man 1 through 7, and probably Wily Wars for retro achievements are all on the agenda. Ooh, Earthworm Jim's another game I want to do casual. Way too many things. And that's, I mean, I've named so much and we haven't even gone into, like, speedrun projects, which are obviously #1 priority. But I mean, we're going to be sticking with 4 for a bit as our main thing, for sure. I will say I'm very tempted to do... I've been very tempted lately. I was going to, like, not even mention it to anyone and kind of learn it in secret, but I'm like, whatever. That's no fun. I found out recently the tutorials for 6 are actually really short. And I mean, like, they're, from what I know, they're considered the best tutorials out there too. So they may be short, but they're really good still for like learning everything you need to know about the game. But I'm kind of considering, and I mean, it's not always the best thing to play 2 megas at once, especially if they're wildly different. Like 6 has the weird slide, but I mean, to me, I'm thinking it's all muscle memory, right? 4 has muscle memory, 6 has muscle memory. So yeah, I'm kind of considering maybe picking up 6 as like a brief side thing. Like, it wouldn't be something I'd do a main grind for right away. But I think it'd be cool. Maybe see if I could get a sub 40 in 6 or something. Goal for 4 right now, I mean, first goal obviously sub 40, but the dream goal, the dream time is 38xx. That'll be where I'll probably stop because A, that'll satisfy me. That'll more than satisfy me. And B, I don't know if I have the confidence to go much further than 38. We'll see, depending on what my SOV is. But also, the amount of time I waited to play 6, like, who knows? Maybe I will keep going, because it'll be like, oh, heck yeah, I'm enjoying the heck out of this grind. Oh yeah, I mean, casually 6 is one of the easiest megas, without a doubt. I do hear that it's actually not as easy as you'd think to speed. I mean, any Mega Man game really isn't an easy speedrun. But I do hear that 6 is a much harder speed game than it is a casual game. But yeah, I'm very tempted to learn that as a side project soon. Because, yeah, the tutorials aren't, like, super long like the 4 ones, so it wouldn't even be something I treated as a main grind, really. Other speedrun stuff coming up. Obviously, more NES prolific stuff. That's not going anywhere. I only want to delve further and further into that. I haven't done much this month for prolifics yet. I also bet Diesel that if he got a 1-2x in Donkey Kong Jr. Math, that I would learn the Warlords category for Pursuit Force, speed game-wise, after the league ends. So that's coming up. He's gotta make me a tutorial. See the art, right? Yeah, that was a cool idea to sort of breathe fresh life into, because I mean 5 was just such a bland game. They needed to do something different to make it more exciting. And yeah, I mean, in theory, the adapters in 6 looked a lot cooler than they actually were, but I mean, seeing them the first time, it's hard not to be like, whoa! What an evolution. Mega Man has evolved. And I mean, after how they crippled Rush Coil in Mega Man 5, they had to do something to redeem Rush, because poor boy got absolutely massacred. Probably be ready next week. Awesome. I look forward to it. But yeah, man, I mean, I don't know how long 4 is even gonna take. I mean, 38's not easy. Time limit is 60 minutes. Took Rush behind the shed with a shotgun, right? Old Yeller. Rush's Old Yeller moment. Lassie, what have you. Yeah, I mean, I don't expect 38 to be easy. Looking at the fact that I haven't gotten a deathless run yet, for 4, I mean, I'm close. I'm down to 1 death on my last couple PBs, but yeah, it's looking like sub 40 is probably possible for my first deathless on 4. But I mean, after that, the real trial and error begins. Like, that'll be when I really have to reset if I do anything too stupid.
Hello?
So 38 probably will not be as quick as I would potentially like it to be, but that's fine, because I also want to keep playing 4 for a while. But ultimately, I will definitely keep the 4 grind up until we get 38, and maybe even go beyond if I'm still not satisfied. But I mean, setting realistic limits for myself, I don't have the self-confidence it takes to push myself beyond 38, at least not now. Maybe I will by the time I get to 38. Yeah. That's the agenda. Yo, Bun, good to see you. The Shmup King himself. You have a complete copy of this one? How am I not surprised? Yeah, this is a really cool game. I don't play shmups, but I'm enjoying the crap out of this one. And I feel like I'm not... Ooh. Ah, damn it. Once again, I make it to the final boss of the level, only to game over. First death. But we still got 20 minutes to hopefully get past this. I mean, either way, I think, again, just like last week. I mean, last week wasn't great, but considering I don't play shmups at all, I thought I did okay. This week, I've done a lot better than okay. I actually think I've done really well for someone who does not touch shmups at all. Knobs by 11. Well, hey, you're the first person I think of when I think of shmups. So I think Shmup King is a worthy title. But yeah, generally I enjoy watching shmups a lot more than playing them. Also, hello, Barbara. Hello, Barbara. Shmup is... that means shoot 'em up. And that's basically like describing the space shooter genre. $1942, nice. That is one I dabbled a little bit into way back, like childhood years. Didn't play, again, much of it because I've never been good at shmups, but I have tried that one out before. Yeah, damn it, FPS. Ruining the shooter title that we established way before. Oh well, shmup is cool. I like that. That's a cool term. Shmups. It'd be really cool to get past the boss this time. This is probably the last run through I'll probably get to have, because we have 17 minutes left. Be aggressive to control the stream. Okay, or control the screen rather. Good to know. I appreciate all tips. Oh gosh. Okay, good. Hate when your face itches and you're trying to play a game. Thankfully I was able to scratch the itch and not die. Aye. Okay. Alright, we're fine. Good progress. Have not died much yet. Okay. But we should be at checkpoint now, right? Yeah, okay. So I think we're almost at the mini-boss from this point. You know what's funny? Every time I start a stream and I'm like, you know what, I may not go on. Or like, there's been a couple of these League streams I've started up where I'm like, okay, you know what, I think I'm just gonna do the League game today. and then get off. But, you know, obviously that's very hard to do. And of course, I mean, I thought the same thing this time because I did not get a very good sleep at all last night. I was like, okay, well, I'll just do the league game and then force myself to go back to sleep for a bit. But nah. No. That's not gonna happen. We're gonna keep stream going. After this, probably, I mean, we don't have much stream time by the time this ends, but we'll probably do 4. We'll probably try and do a no reset run on 4. Because, I mean, I did a couple off-stream in Discord on in the practice room we've got. And got 2 offline non-stream PBs that culminated in a 40-52, which is pretty sick. But I also hate that stream missed out on those. So I'm like, okay, well, I still do not have a deathless run, so maybe if I do no reset, I'll get lucky enough to do that on stream today. But yeah, regardless, next week we're doing another full week of 4 runs. Minus, obviously, the weekly Retro Gaming League playthrough that will likely be at the end of the week, as per usual. But yeah, full focus on 4 again next week, and then the week after we'll, in addition to 4, we'll slip back into TP Retro Achievements. It'll be perfect, actually, to once we finish TP to just have the casual X stuff to look forward to as our backup when we're not doing 4 runs. I like that. I like having like a laid-back, don't worry too much, casual thing going on to fall back on when you're not doing runs. Excuse me. I gotta boot up some prolific stuff this month too. I have not done much yet. I mean, to be fair, I usually do that off stream anyway, so that's not really a stream thing. Since they're all like the short like nonsense games usually, I've just resorted to doing offline runs for. But for this month, I've only done Popeye, which was at the start of the month. I did get my DK Junior Math PB this month, so that counts. And then also Mega Man 4 is counting towards prolifics too. So I wouldn't say I've done nothing, but compared to last month where I was just like going ham on prolific stuff all month, and that resulted in me being number 3 most prolific speedrunner, NES speedrunner of December, which is pretty cool. But Flecke beat me. Flecke was number 1. He beat me by about 200 points-ish. And Smart Alec was like right by Flecke too. That was the top 3. Alecon was number 4. Can't remember who 5 was, but 6 was Tom Cabs. Like, there's a lot of recognizable names. Also, this is a freaking badass power-up. Whatever this is. Damn it. Almost ran DK Junior Math. You almost got infected by the plague, but you dodged a bullet. No, in all seriousness, I hate that game so much, but I'm also having a blast with the... maybe a blast is not the right word, but I got way suckered in with DK Junior Math. I was not having a good time at first, but I kept the grind up, and it's like, okay, whatever. I have a sickness. I like nonsensical NES prolific games, I guess. Decided you cannot. That's fair. But yeah, it's cool to see it in the Big 20 list. There's already been so much, like, genuinely, it's been one of the most active NES games in the last month. Like, I went into a whole, like, stats thing about it last week, but there were 9, like, PB, well, I guess more than 9, but I mean, like, there were 9 that are standing, 9 standing new PBs were set in the month of December for people in DK Junior Math. Most of those were people that had never run the game prior to that month, and a good couple of those were people that had not played in over a year that came back. But like, yeah, it's crazy actually last month. It sort of died down again now. There is still some stuff going on, but yeah, there was a lot of people doing DK Junior math last month. Arel really got sucked in. That's very true. Arel got number 4. I believe he's number 4. Yeah. And I got lucky enough to get a 108, which was number 8 at the time that I got it. But since that, Zirconis came back to the game and bopped me down. He got a 107, I think? So I am now number 9. But, I mean, number 9, top 10 in DK Junior Math, that's pretty satisfying still. But I'd like to go down a little more. I'd like to bump Flecke. That's like ultimate goal. He is at a 106. I think he's either 6th or 7th place. He was 4th as well, I think, at the time that he got his run. But again, that was before active competition began for DK Junior Math. And a couple people got above him. Nice, okay. Make birds hide and speak. You know, I'm really surprised that the prolific crew, the larger, or the great, I should call it the greater, like, you know, like when you call something like the greater something area, like greater Vancouver area to be very Canadian, or greater Toronto area, that's a thing too. I want to say like the greater prolific crew. You guys know what I mean now. If I say the greater prolific crew, I can say I'm just surprised that the greater prolific crew has not gotten to Big Bird's Hide and Speak yet. Especially considering the other 3 NES Sesame Street games, especially Sesame Street Countdown, are very big for prolifics. But Big Bird's Hide and Speak has essentially no runs on the board, like only 14 I think. And the prolific crew has not gotten there yet, really, despite the fact it's easy points and one of the easiest runs ever. And it's RNG manipulable, people are all over that sort of thing. I feel like it could get optimized if the prolific crew started to look at it. Like, the world record for that game uses RNG minutes, but I feel like it's very beatable. I feel like if the right person comes along, they could make heads or tails of it and get a better time. I was trying. And I figured out the RNG minutes. That's what ended up in me getting 4th place in that game, but there was one level that just would not cooperate, even though I was doing the manips, at least to my eye, right? Like, maybe there's a frame roll thing is sort of what I'm thinking. But I still would like to figure that out eventually. Hey, we actually made it here, like, with most of our lives, I think, this time. At least our respawns. Just take it easy. Big Bird's Hide and Speak is Dark Souls compared to Stack Up. That's true. Literally everything. Stack Up is the easiest game ever. At least, I mean, it's, again, you're supposed to play Stack Up with the Rob the Robot accessory. But as far as the speedrun category goes, direct max points. Hey, we did it! I think we're on level 3 now. It is the easiest run anyone could ever do. And Flecke got, I think, top 3. I think Flecke's number 2, the bastard. I gotta bop him. He taught me how to play Stack Up. And now I'm talking about bopping him, of course I am. Hey, thank you guys so much for the GGs. Well, yeah, I already thought gameplay was pretty decent, but I'm really satisfied after getting through level 2. Like, I think I did A-okay. Definitely would consider this within the good tier as far as my gameplay has been this league. And I beat him in Mega Man 4 for revenge, exactly. Lucky's been nothing but kind to me since the start. He taught me the fire shield duplication and the damageless elect climb in one. He taught me stack up. He, along with Alicon, got me addicted to and suckered me into DK Junior math. And I'm sitting here talking about bopping it. Hooked on shmups. I wouldn't go that far, but this game's been a blast. I mean, still nothing's changed really. Shmups don't even register in my list of genres I'm likely to play games from, but I will say great pick from Uber, who also is not a shmup guy, but picked this because he actually enjoys it. And I mean, I can see why. This is badass. This is like the shmup game to play for people that don't play shmups. Also, this level is freaking cool. Hey, hey. Careful. The bitrate killer. Is this a checkpoint? I think it's a checkpoint. Damn, I don't have my awesome power-ups anymore. Just keep collecting the pink orbs. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, keep them coming. Oh wait, no, I don't think it's... is this checkpoint? Maybe it is checkpoint. I don't know. I think it is checkpoint. I'm pretty sure this is not where I started. Ah, damn it. Game over. Alright, we got 3 minutes 20 seconds. I will say I'm actually pretty sad this has to end. I mean, technically there's... Oh, it's actually over anyway. That's just it. That's game over. Alright, well, GG's in that case. I had a lot of fun with that, actually. That's definitely blew Salamander out of the water, in my opinion. What a fun game. Blazing Blazers done. Considering I was playing against league average, like I'm against league average this week because we don't have a 12th player in the league anymore. So the previous 12th player was replaced as an opponent by having to beat the league average, and I am against league average this week, most likely lost by significant margin, but I thought I actually did well. Yeah, 4 continues was supposed to be the limit. That felt like more, actually. But yeah, 4 continues. So I guess, yeah, 5 total, because you have the first life and then the 4 continues after. Well, hey, I made it to level 3 in that time. So GG's, I'm thrilled. That was a great pick from Uber. What a fun game. The shmup game for people who don't like shmups. I recommend it. Oh yeah, very true. I mean, again, too, I would consider that definitely upper tier as far as gameplay has gone for me in the league so far. Like, honestly, you know, let's reflect on that right now. Hold on. I mean, what games do we even play? Let me look at the... We'll go through it, because I'm always, like, starting every game. I'm like, oh, this is definitely in my worst gameplays so far. This is definitely in my best gameplays so far. There is no game Blazing Lasers, unfortunately, on Twitch. That's why I set it to retro. I had my reasons. Yeah, let me go to the playlist. We'll, like, sort of rank them. By gameplay. Although I think I am going to do a tier list at the end of the league. As far as enjoyment level went for every game. Because yeah. Okay. I'm looking at the list. Strider 2, that was good. That was probably one of the best. I mean, I beat that game. So Strider 2 was it was one of the ones I enjoyed the most, too. But definitely gameplay-wise, it was up there as one of the best, for sure. Bonk's Adventure, I was surprised by my gameplay. I expected to be worse. I wasn't. Like, I did not have the best run ever. But it made it to level 3, I think, to level 3 boss, if I remember correctly. So I was satisfied with that. Samurai Showdown was absolutely terrible. I did, I think, 4 bosses only. I think I beat in the entire hour and a half. Super Smash Melee also was absolutely bad, absolutely awful. I did actually manage to eventually beat it as one character and then get to, I think, level 9 as the next character. So that was, I mean, I guess it wasn't the worst, but it was pretty bad. Nights into Dreams, that was one of my better ones, and that was also one of the ones I enjoyed the most as well. Again, naturally, I tend to enjoy games I'm better at. But yeah, Nights into Dreams is actually really cool. Hidden Gem. Then there was Sonic CD, which beat out Samurai Showdown as my worst gameplay by far. I think I made it to level 2, maybe level 3. That was rough. Then there was Star Fox, which in the end I kind of did get further than I thought I was going to, but overall it was still definitely one of the worst. I was terrible at Star Fox. Then there was Prince of Persia: Sands of Time, which I was actually really satisfied with my progress in. That one was about collecting different items, and I got quite a few. Not enough to win my matchup, but it was all fun and games. It was fine. Then there was Gym Power, which without a doubt stands as the worst gameplay I have done in the league, and probably will remain that till the end. Gym Power, I don't think I made it out of level 1, honestly. That was just rough. But thankfully, I redeemed it with the next week, Kid Nicky, which, bar none, the best gameplay I've done the whole league, and will remain so till the end. I mean, it had been a game I'd played before, so it makes sense. Kid Nicky, absolute favorite game we've done in the league so far. And also the one I did the best at, by a long shot. Then there was Splatterhouse, which also I thought I did pretty well at. I liked my progress, and the game was fun. That was really good. Let me restart this again so there's background music. Then there was Gimmick, which I did not do very good at, but I did make it to level 3, so I could have done worse. It was decent, I guess. Then there was Salamander, which I made it to level 2 on. Realistically, it's down there for sure at the bottom of gameplays I've had in the league so far. But for someone who doesn't play shmups, I thought it handled it well. I thought I had it well. And lastly, Blazing Lasers. This actually is like in the upper tier of my gameplay for sure. This one surprised me both in how much I enjoyed it and how decently I actually did. How did I do? I made it to, I think, about halfway through level 3, maybe just before halfway. And we got 2 games left now before the playoffs. We've got Metroid Prime for GameCube next week, which I'm probably gonna suck at. And we've got Kirby Superstar afterwards for the SNES, which Uber says is a ridiculously hard game, so that's gonna be interesting. And then we have 3 weeks of playoffs. And then we're done. We're gonna watch Gunhead. I saw you guys talking about that. Does it have any relation to the game? Favorite game was Gym Power. That was a game. That was a game we played for the Retro Gaming League, that's for sure. Oh, it's funny, I didn't mention Mega Man 8 when I was going through the list. That's because Mega Man 8 was so bad I didn't even highlight it. So I was looking through my YouTube playlist of all the League playthroughs we've done. But yeah, I forgot to mention Mega Man 8, and I mean, that is one of my least favorite video games in the entire existence of the world. Absolute garbage. The gameplay was terrible, and the biggest win that came out of the Mega Man 8 playthrough is now that I did it for the league, I never ever have to touch Mega Man 8 again for the rest of my life, and believe you me, I will not go anywhere near that absolute garbage game for as long as I live. It is done. It is in the past. Goodbye, good riddance. Dodged both Mega Man 8s. Nice. GG's.